Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, guys, I made a huge mistake and it almost killed me. It is raining right now, guys. It hasn't rained in weeks, it seemed. Just dust. I've been swallowing dust on the tractor every day, just driving around in circles, can't see nothing. But guys, it is raining today, which is good. We need the rain, but also stops me from working. So I'm gonna get this ramblings out to you and tell you how I made a huge mistake and how it almost killed me. But check out this these trees here, guys. West Tennessee, and the leaves are falling. Look at all the leaves on the ground already. That's crazy. These are all sweet gum, or most of them are all sweet gum. And I'm gonna be taking, that's right, Elvis, I'm gonna be taking almost all of these trees out with the tractor here very soon. But you can see the leaves are falling quickly on them. All the big hardwoods over here still have their leaves. And you can see that right there is the big area of the pile of trees where we cleared the log cabin. And it is growing up like crazy. Go check this goldenrod out here, guys. Goldenrod is what the fall bees are getting all their pollen from. But there's no nectar in there because it's been so dry. But look at this, pollen. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, I thought I saw some bees. There's some honeysuckle still out here. But then, isn't that goldenrod just gorgeous? Very, very pretty. But gotta tell you my huge mistake. And again, hopefully guys, I'm not getting rained on too much here and messes the camera up. But here's that giant tree that fell down in that big storm we had when I was coming back from Florida. Ooh, y'all hear the thunder? I'm gonna get poured on out here. I wanted to get this ramblings out to you though. But that is the top of that huge tree, and you can see that giant opening right there. That used to be covered up by one giant, 100-plus-year-old tree. But going through the S-curve here, I just love this S-curve. See how it goes around to the log cabin. Look at the leaves falling on those trees, just beautiful. We'll get all that cleared out. We'll get that old tree there cleared out. But we come through the S-curve, and right there is where the barn's gonna be. Right there is where the barn's gonna be. And you can see, yes, the dozer already came through it some time ago, but it's been some time ago. You see, I got this side of the field cleared over here, and it looks so good. You're like, Tim, that looks so small compared to over here. Well, it isn't that small. This is actually a pretty huge field that goes all the way around that way. It's actually a pretty good sized field. And these big right here, these are tree piles. Well, Tim, all I see is goldenrod and bushes. That's because I let it build up. I let all the grass grow in this field after the dozer came. I broke the blades on the rotary cutter. And then I went off on all my summer treks and, went and did the trusses and, did all those other things. But I let all this grow up. And I want to show you how tall it is, okay? Let's get out here. I want to show you how tall this grass is. Look at this. There's a tree pile right there. So, that kind of explains how tall that is. But look at this. That's just grass. That's just weeds that grew up. You're like, Tim, that can't be a couple feet. Look at this. It's taller than I am. And getting the bush hog out here and cutting this is dangerous. It's very, very dangerous because I don't know. This is a pile of trees. Look at here. You see inside there? That's a big tree, and then this grass is all grown up through the tree. This big grass, but is there a tree in there? Is there a stump? Is there a hole? Who knows? I mean, look right here. There's a big hole right there, and you can see I've gone through right here with the bush hog. And as I came through here, I hit these holes, and the bush hog bounces up, and it hits these stumps and stuff. So it is very, very dangerous trying to mow this area where the dozer cleared, because the dozer would knock a tree out and leave a hole, and he would come back and clear it sometimes. But it was, look, okay, check this out. Okay, Look at this right here, guys. Do you see this? So there's a big tree pile, grass going all up around it. Now imagine coming through here with a tractor, and all that grass is 6 feet tall right here, right here. So I was coming around with a tractor, mowing, and you see how it's broke right there? This end of this is the tip of a tree. This is like a 50-foot tree. This is the tip of it. I was coming through with a tractor, coming in, and that, of course it was longer, that poked through the tractor between the tire and the tractor engine and came right at me and skewered me. I'm lucky I'm alive. It came on, it poked on through again. You know, this is the part that broke off, and part of it hit me in the face. I was wearing earmuffs and safety glasses, so my eye got hit, but the safety glasses protect my eye. But what was really bad, I'm gonna set this right here so I can show you this. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Look at this. Do y'all see that? Look at that right there. That bruise right there, that's a puncture. That stick right there came right in. The tractor pushed it up and it drove it right into my belly. And I'm lucky it wasn't like playing joust, you know, where I got skewered. And I had to stop for a second. I had to back up. I had to, you know, get all that sticks and stuff, because I'm lucky it didn't poke the radiator out also. And the tractor was fine. I was mostly fine. My nose is sore right there. My eye's okay because the safety glasses protected it. But it was scary. And when that broke, that stick that hit me in the belly, that tip broke, because luckily it was thin and it bent around. You can see it bruised me pretty good though. So I got lucky. That could have been real bad. It is dangerous. Look at all through here. You can see grass is at varying heights. There's a big tree pile. There's a big tree pile. There's a big tree pile. And I got with the bush hog, and I was just going around and around, getting the edge of all these tree piles. And you can see where trees were sticking out. The tips, when I came through here, see I hit a stump right, or a log right there. This one hit me. This isn't the one that got me though, it was the one over there. So that right there broke off when I went by with the tractor. And it was a scary thing. So I'm gonna walk you around. This is the dozer field. I promise you that the dozer did come out here and clear all this. You guys saw what it looked like before. But coming through here, you get a big old mound of dirt and the bush hog hits that. You just don't know what's all out through here. But that's my job, is to come through here and get the rest of this. Check this out. You can see right through here, I got the bush hog through there, and it just tore up all this, so these tree tips. And man, look how much the leaves are changing so quick. That's a sweet gum there. So sweet gum are some of the first leaves to fall. There's a big tree pile right there. And you can see I've gotten a lot of this done. I come through here, clear out around these tree piles, and then I can, you know, the winter comes, the tall grass, this will all die out, but I can spray stuff on it, and then I can get to the tree piles and burn them. I'm really not too, it's not, these right here, these tree piles down by the tree line, by the power line, are not too critical, because the barn is going to be way up there, right towards the S-curve. I'm walking towards the front of the property. So I really don't have to worry about these tree piles, but I got to get this grass cleared so I can start getting these tree piles processed. But the barn's going to be over there. We need to get the tree piles around the barn done first, so we can start putting in the poles for the barn, getting the concrete, and then start getting it, you know, framed up and get it all put together. So, but I'm taking you down here to show you what I've been working on. Yes, I've been working here on the ridge, and this rain is the only thing that's going to stop me today, because we got rain coming big time. So here's the edge of the woods, and you can see right here, I was having to knock these limbs down with the bucket, the claw, knocking those down, getting all this cleared out. Big old tree piles, big tree piles right there. Look at this big tree pile. Come through here. Whoa, I just fell in a hole. That's what the tractor fell through. So I got to burn all this, but you can see this is really close to the woods, and I got to be careful with that. I just fell in that ditch. But yeah, that about skewered me, and I got pretty scared with that. I was like, Tim, you better slow down. You're going to get yourself hurt worse. So we got the pines we kept. Remember, I kept some pines, and they're starting to round out a little bit. I'll get through and saw off the bottom dead limbs. I think some of these pines are actually going to turn out pretty nice. Look in here, man. Here's my deer woods. Oh, there are some deer in there, guys. Oh my goodness, there are some deer in there. But this is the field. This is where the horses are going to be, the cattle, the sheep, the log homes on that side. I kept these trees for shade for the livestock. Again, I'll pretty them up, and there's a little sweet gum right there next to that pine. I'll take that down. But that pine tree right there that's so dead looking, I may take that one down. That one right there. Right there. That's 2 pine trees. The one behind it looks really, really good. That's the one the top broke off right there. So might take that one down. But you can see I went through with a bush hog. I did the whole perimeter. Hit that stump right there. I did the whole perimeter, and then I'm starting to go around the tree piles. I haven't got this tree pile. I got to go around this one. I got to watch out for these treetops to skewer me again. Ooh, another big hole right here. Oh my goodness. That's what you got to watch out for. That's what you got to watch out for. But you can see I just got tree piles everywhere. And man, we had a good live stream last night, Tuesday night. Had a great time. Had a couple hundred people in there. We just enjoyed fun talking about all the fun things we've done. You know, with got the truck. The truck is behind me. The trespassers are gone. I got my canopy back. The drought's kind of affecting the honey, so what little honey I'm giving to you all by doing the RidgeLife roast, and I need you to roast me. I need you to get that 60-second YouTube short emailed to RidgeLifeMRF@gmail.com, and I'll be able to enter you in to win some honey. All right, we're back towards the log homes over there. Look at this field. This is where I'm going to be hunting still this year. There's the bees right there. There's the bees right there. And I got a tree stand there, a tree stand there. I got a tree stand up in the woods over there. That's where the gray tarp is. And then of course up the top, I got another tree stand. That's where the lumber is. But see that, when I came up over here by the S-curve, you just saw this little area here. Curves on around to that big rolling, and that kind of that low depression area. I'll do a pond there eventually. Yeah, it's starting to rain pretty good now, guys. But this is that first tree pile where I saved the bees from, or got the bees. You know, I incorporated them with the other ones. They were right in there. But you can see there's a tree pile there, and then that's just tall grass. I've got a, oh, look at this. So I was coming up with the tractor, and then I hit that and and bottomed the blades out on top of that dirt pile there. That was not fun. Yeah, chiggers, oh my gosh, I got chiggers all over me, because when I first came out here, I forgot to spray, and you know, the tractor's going through all this, and this is all just hitting me. So I got chiggers all over me already. I've been doing this a couple days, so not just yesterday. Oh man, that goldenrod is beautiful. Just gorgeous. I don't see any bees on it right now, but since it's raining, the bees are probably gone back to the colony over there. Matter of fact, we'll walk over there before we leave. But I wanted to walk you around this property, show you what I've been working on. Yes, I have been working. I do work here on the ridge. Tractor's been doing a great job. And right there. So, see those pine trees we walked around? These 2 tree piles right here. But right there is where the barn's gonna be, right there. So I gotta get all that cleared out, get these burned. Thunder. Get these 2 burned, and that one over there, that's the 3 that I gotta get taken care of so I can get the barn built. And I need to get out here and do a food plot. Right around this corner right here is where I do most of my deer hunting, if I can get a small 1/4 acre food plot right here, get some more venison backstrap in the freezer, and that's what makes me happy. Man, it's just amazing how quickly things change. Seasons change, lives change, and your life can change in a minute. You know, you're on the tractor, you're driving around, you're bush hogging, and all of a sudden you're skewered. And my life kind of flashed before my eyes, because I really thought when it hit me, it hurt so bad. But it, you know, it bruised me in that little spot right there, and then deflected off and broke that tip off. Luckily, it wasn't a bigger round tip to that tree. It would have killed me. I mean, it would have skewered me, and I'd have been on the tractor, and the tractor was driving forward right into the tree. I just happened to push the clutch in real quick and collect myself and back off. We'll come up here to see what the bees are doing. But look at this beautiful field. This is hunting. You can see the tree stand right there. Again, I got tree stand up in there. I don't know if you can see, there's the tent up in there. I got a tree stand right around the corner. You'll see the bees. I don't think the bees are doing much right now. I see a few flying. Yeah, they're snug as a bug in a rug. Get you close. I don't want to bother them too much. Bees do not like it when it rains. If it's windy or rainy, bees are not happy. Guys, there are a lot of bees in those 2 boxes right there. And those 2 small boxes on the top are hopefully honey for me. But the fact that it's been so dry, I think they've been getting back into it, partaking of my honey again. That's why I lost so much of the spring summer honey. It's because I didn't get the honey boxes off and start feeding them sugar water. Can't feed them sugar water while the honey boxes are on there, because then your honey would be sugar honey. You don't want sugar honey. That's not honey. So I left the boxes on too long. They partook of my honey. That's kind of what's going on now. It's not the fact that I left them on too long. It's just a drought. It's called dearth. When it gets really, really dry, there's no nectar. And if there's no nectar, that's what they make honey out of. The pollen is what they make the bee bread, the food. But they need that nectar to make that honey for me. But guys, it is gorgeous here. Look at this field. I am totally a blessed man. Look at there's the log home right there. Kind of gives you perspective where everything's at. Log home, curved field, ridge goes up that way, barn will be around that corner. You can see a tree stand right there. Down here's the valley and the gulch and all that. Oh, I see animals right through there. Not just a squirrel. But I'm gonna stop down here in just a second, see if you can listen to the rain on the trees. Listen to this. Rolling thunder in the background there. So beautiful out here. This is the area I call the valley. The gulch is around the corner. Gotta get some tree camera. I gotta get some trail cameras to you. The fawns are starting to lose their spots. The bucks are starting to lose their felt on their antlers. The bones are coming out. It is getting close to deer season. In a couple weeks, it'll be bow season, and I'll be out here in these tree stands getting me some backstrap, baby. Look at this. Look at this beautiful area here. This is the valley. This is where I've got 3 roads come together, and I got a trail camera right there. But lots, see the ridge goes up that way, ridge goes up that way. There's one of those big giant trees that fell. There's the log home, and that one fell this way, luckily, and not towards the log home. These trees leaning here, they've just grown that way. It's pretty awesome. Y'all see these leaves right here on this tree? That's not leaves, that's poison ivy. The tree is up there. All that is poison ivy. Look at this. Huge, huge. See the little fur? You touch that and you get so itchy, itchy, itchy. There's poison ivy all the way up, but all them leaves right there are the poison ivy branches. Yeah, I don't want none of that. No thank you, no sirree Bob. Well, hopefully you enjoyed today's walk around, got to see what I've been working on, see what almost killed me, and see how I made that huge mistake by letting that grass grow up. I should have taken care of that a long time ago. You guys were like, say, Tim, get to work, get to work. Had a great summer, did a lot of family things, got to meet Jin, but it is time to get back to work. Check this tree out here. Look at that knot in that tree, how it grew like that. That's pretty awesome. Come back up here. Again, I got trail cameras everywhere. You come on my property, I'm gonna catch you. Trespasser, beware. I got trail cameras all around the ridge here. So guys, love every single one of you. Make sure you get your RidgeLife roast YouTube short in, 60 seconds or less. Keep it nice, but make it funny. Hit me hard, guys. Hit me hard. And email that to RidgeLifeMRF@gmail.com. And thunder. Whoo, it's gonna get bad on the ridge tonight, guys. So guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life.